Hey garden friend, it's been a minute since I've done a garden tour at my home. Would you like to see what's blooming in my garden today? Well, I'll take you through my front flower bed, the shady nook, and my back flower bed, which is thriving. What's blooming in your garden today? Let me know in the comments. So, if you're ready, let's take a look, shall we? Have you ever seen showy milkweed before? Well, this is in the latter stages of what showy milkweed looks like. And if you'd like me to do a video on showy milkweed, just let me know in the comments. So it has self-seeded itself over the years, and it seems to be thriving. And I'll show you a picture of what it looked like a couple of months ago. Now, this is Pearly Everlasting. This is a native in Oregon, and most of the plants that are in this particular garden bed are native plants. This is a little spirea, and there's also a Douglas aster. It gets beautiful purple flowers. I have more in my back bed, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. And this is Carly Rose here. These are ornamental grasses here. And I've kept these allium seeds up just because I love how they look. And it's not for everybody, but I think they're beautiful. I've added a few things to my garden. This is called angel wings, and these are blonde ambition. I absolutely love these seed heads, and they're just going to get more prolific as the season goes on. Now, this is called Drops of Jupiter, and these are my sparkling amethyst verbena, and this is lemon coral sedum here. Now, this darling little woodland plant, I cannot remember the name of it, but I've got some fern here and a boxwood there, and I started this 2 years ago. This is the second year for this flower bed. And I put these in 2 years ago. No, actually a year ago. And those are pretty hefty. Part of the reason that I installed these pedestal bases for these sculptures on top is to create some more visual weight to the front of the home. And it gives separation between the sidewalk and the actual property. I also installed these. I got some free bricks, and while it's not perfect, I really like how it adds to the walkway here. Let's take a look at the front here, and I have been working on this flower bed. This is the second year for this bed, and I have been transplanting things here and there, and just to add to make it a little fuller. And if you have any questions about what plants are in this flower bed, let me know in the comments. Now, this is an agapanthus here. I've got several. And this here is a Senorita Rosalita. It's a spider flower. And I've also got this beautiful evergreen that I just put in. It's called, well, it's a juniper, and it's called something gold, or gold something. Sorry. And this is my beautiful coralberry. Absolutely gorgeous. And that's a nepeta there. So I've been working on this, and I'm making adjustments as needed, and I've got a few areas that I still would like to fill in. And this is my beautiful salvia. It is a salvia that is going to, it's a perennial. So I'm going to be taking it out of the pot. There we go. And planting it in my flower bed. once the season is over. And as time goes on, I will be adding a little bit more to this flower bed. And I'm just taking it a day at a time and seeing how it goes. And like I said, if you have any questions about what these plants are, just let me know in the comments. And then there's my home here. Home sweet home. This is one plant. That's right, it's a Supertunia Vista. It's called bubblegum. It is a proven winner's plant. And I have not cut it back. I probably should have. I could have. But I think it's beautiful. And then there's my sword fern, and it's beautiful. It was a gift from a friend who simply didn't care to have it in their garden. And here we have Autumn Joy. It's a sedum. I've had that for many years. This part of the flower bed is a mix of a variety of perennials: spirea, phlox, sarcococca, hellebores, creeping jenny, and lamb's ear. I've got some clematis growing up here. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like a couple of months ago, and it was beautiful. And this is my beautiful Litchfield Angel Rose. Gorgeous. And these are called abelia. Now this is called kaleidoscope. And I have a couple of those abelias here. And I also just planted this tidbit firelight hydrangea. It gets about 3 feet tall. So it is going to grow in front of these roses. And then this is my red flowering currant. Here's my limelight hydrangea. I've only had this here for a few years, but look how it's grown. Oh, I love it. Do you have a hydrangea? Limelight hydrangea. I have another one in my backyard that we'll see in a few minutes. It's beautiful. Coming through here, these are my hardy fuchsias. They've been here for many years, probably since 2008. This flower bed has gone through several transformations. I'm pretty happy with what I've decided on in this little flower bed. And I've got some goldenrod here. It's called Solidago. It is a native plant in Oregon, and it roots easily. I've also got some cosmos and some snapdragons. I've got diamond frost euphorbia and lemon coral sedum. And this beautiful plant here is a rose. It's called Tranquility Rose, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is the first year for this, and I'm very happy with the results. And coming along here, I've got the beautiful shade garden, which has done quite well. I'm pretty happy with that. I've got some a variety of things. I've got sweet woodruff dotted around. I've got some brunnera, hostas of course, and the beautiful autumn fern there. And this is probably the smallest hosta I've ever seen. It's called blue mouse ears. So cute. So I planted that about 2 months ago. And I have a video on how I did my planting of that particular flower bed too. And here's my favorite hangout spot. I have a little setup here and my wonderful potting table. My potting bench is fantastic, and my seating area back here, which is really wonderful. I absolutely love it. And I have these garlic here. Look what I have. I started these garlic last fall and I am just curing them now. These take a minute. I harvested them in the middle of July, so they are about ready to be taken care of. I just need to cut off the very tops of these here. And there's my beautiful potting table. Now here is my vine maple. It's a Pacific Fire vine maple, and it is a native to Oregon, and it gets kind of a reddish branching, and I absolutely adore this tree. And it's helping to provide shade over here at on the patio. And I've got a couple of Eden climbers, just a few blooms on them right at the moment. Here's one here. And this Coreopsis needs to be deadheaded, of course. Here is my bed that I had my garlic growing in. Now I've just got a few things in here now, but I decided to toss some pumpkin seeds in there, and they're small pumpkins. They are ornamental pumpkins. Thought, what the heck, might as well, since I dug out the garlic and harvested it. So I thought I would try some pumpkins this year just for fun. And then my beautiful sunflower, look how tall that is. Wowzer. And this beautiful plant is the limelight hydrangea. And it is, I thought it would get bigger blooms on it. So I've fertilized it and I water it regularly because it does get a bit of afternoon sun. But I still love it. It's beautiful. I've also got another hydrangea here. This hydrangea is called Little Quickfire, and it stays fairly small. I love it. And look at that sunflower. Doesn't that make you just want to smile? So as we come through, I've got my beautiful Patience Rose. Now, I haven't taken out this fire pit yet, but these roses are beautiful. And they're absolutely love them. I got them from my friend Christine, who is my flower friend, and she was kind enough to help me load them up and put them in the car. Now, this is just an arranged area, and it's, you know, a little bit decorative, but that's the heliotrope there, and this is called Wedgwood Pink. And then in the back here is called White Wedding Dress Hydrangea. And it's beautiful. And then there's my miscanthus there. And a lot of this has already bloomed out, of course, but I just wanted to show you how it's moving along. And this is what the back side of it looks like. I've got my beautiful vine maple, and these are the Douglas asters that I was referring to earlier. Aren't those darling? And this is Carly Rose grass. Now, it's been a little windy here, and it's rained some too, but I still think they're beautiful. Aren't they gorgeous? And this is a scabiosa here. That's lovely, and even a white one there. Beautiful. And I've got a couple of tomatoes. What do you know? I've already been able to pick some tomatoes off of these. This is called a Jet Star tomato, and it's, you know, it's a slicing tomato. And this is my San Marzano tomatoes. Looking good. This is kind of a hidden little area. Oh my goodness, and look at my rhubarb. Gadzooks. So I'm going to have to harvest some more of that. I will freeze it, I think. Please comment down below and let me know what you think about this garden tour. I certainly hope that you're enjoying it, so let me know. I hope this has given you some inspiration for your own garden today. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a great gardening day, and I'll catch you in the next one.